everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the KKW Beauty and Mario collab. This is their second collab together and it is called the Artist and Muse collection. So I have got every piece that's in this collection and I'm going to be testing them all out for you guys, as well as swatching all of these shadows. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on this collection and see the swatches, then you're in the right place, so just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey y'all, so as you guys know, I am going to be reviewing the brand new KKW and Mario, the Artist and Muse collection. I am super stoked about this collection. I loved their first collab together, so I know that I'm gonna love this one just as much. And I actually purchased all these products for 95 bucks in like a, I don't know, they had it in a collection together for $95, which you get a palette, you get the palette, you get a lip liner, a lip gloss, like a traditional lipstick, as well as a blush. So you get a lot of product for 95 bucks, and I just checked their website and it is still available. A lot of times with these collections they sell out so quick, but they may have sold out and come back in stock. Anyhow, as of today, it is in stock, so you can get this if you would like. I did put up a poll on my YouTube community tab and you guys said that you wanted to see this first. So, of course, that is what I'm doing today. So, I think I'm just going to start out with the eyeshadow palette. I have already, put all my base products on. I have done everything up to bronzer and brows. I didn't put blush on because there is blush in this collection, but there isn't a highlight. So I may have to pull one from my collection, which I can do that. I have been loving the new Larlie Los Angeles highlight collection. I did purchase the Jaclyn Hill, what is it? I don't know. I went, the first time it went live, I had the Flare palette, is what it is, the light one, in my cart, and went to check out at 12:02, which was the time here, that it went live at 12 o'clock here. At 12:02, I was in line to check out, and it sold out. So I got the Flare palette, or the flash flare, whatever. I ended up getting the darker palette and then a looser highlight, but I'm going to wait until I get all of them in so I can swatch everything for you guys, compare, the light versus the dark and all of that good stuff. So that is coming if you're curious. I know a lot of people are curious about, her highlight palettes, because everyone that are putting up reviews of it, they were sent it in PR, or they're her friends, or what have you. So I definitely want to review that for you guys, just so you can get my honest opinion and, thoughts on it. So this is what the palette looks like. I think I finally figured out my lighting situation. It looks kind of bright now. But hopefully it won't be going like light and dark the whole video. So just keep your fingers crossed. But let me turn on the lights. So there is the palette. It's very beautiful. Alright, so I will swatch all of these for you guys at the end of the video, but I first want to get something on these eyes. So let me go ahead and zoom y'all in and let's get to work. Alright, so I got the lights turned down, I think, where you'll be able to see everything really well. A lot of times, the lighting will wash everything out, so it's kind of frustrating. But hopefully, I just changed the setting on my camera, so maybe that fixed the problem I've been having. I try not to mess with it once I get it where I want it, but I don't know. I swear I think it's got a mind of its own and it just does whatever it wants. Alright, so I think I'm going to start out with So Many Paparazzi, which is right here. It's the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to put that down to get a nice wash down. It's going to be a nice transition. It's very close to my skin tone, if not a little lighter, but by doing this it really helps all of the other shadows lay down and blend out a lot better, whereas if you hadn't done it. So I know it kind of looks like, what's the point? but trust me, it really makes a difference. So I'm just doing like circular motions, windshield wiper motions, just to get a good wash down, and you really can't tell it, like I said. So now I think I'm going to jump into this Look Up shade. It kind of looks like the sunshine yellow. And I'm going to use that on the same brush, which I forgot to mention. I am obsessed with these brushes. I've just started using them again. And it is the JS9. It's a really nice fluffy blending brush. And as you can see, there is kick up in the pan. But that does not bother me just as long as the pigmentation is there. Alright, I cut the lights down just a tad bit more. And this is doing really well. It's just it's not like a bright yellow. And it could be where it's mixed with that first shade we put down that kind of tamed it a little bit. But I think that would be like a nice transition shade. And again, I'm just using the same motion, same brush, just going back and forth and have a nice blend. I was talking to my sister. I did her makeup for homecoming not too long ago. And she was like, I can't ever do my eyeshadow like that. And I'm like, blend, blend, blend. That's the key. She was like, really? What? Like, I don't know, she's learning. But that is the key. And I could probably do a lot better than I do. But, you know, blending, I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. But the end result is so worth it. So I'm just going to put this down on my lower lash line. And I think this is a really pretty color. Like I said, it's not like a bright bright yellow. Alright, sorry guys, I keep messing with the lighting and the camera. Yeah, it's still washing it out. I don't know. Because it's showing up a lot darker. Like more like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like a deep gold in person. Alright, let's move along. Let's go in to Glam King right here. And I'm going to use this on my JS6. Looks like this. And I'm going to put this in the outer V and through the crease. I'm just not going to bring it up as far as I did that Look Up shade. And there is a lot of kickback in this color, but it seems to be performing well. Very, very pigmented, beautiful shade. Yeah, I love that. The blend is beautiful. They are performing just as I expected. So I'm going to take that same shade, same brush, and look up and apply this to my lower lash line. So that is what we have so far. Now I'm going to move in to the darkest shadow in the palette, and it is called I'm Inspired. And as you can tell, look at Glam King, all of the kickback. So now I'm moving into the darkest one right here. And I'm using this on this brush right here. This is the JS12. And I'm just going to deepen the outer V. And I'm going to bring that through the crease too. It's not too dark. Alright, now I'm going to take this on the lower lash line. That is what we're working with so far. I think that's all I'm going to do for the mattes. Now, I think I want to use this Mario's Muse all over the lid. I think that would be very, very pretty. We definitely probably are going to have to wet the brush. Well, there it is. There it is. Yeah, that's very pigmented. Alright, I'm going back into that second brush that we used just to blend this out right here. So I really like that shade. It's very, very, very pretty. Now, I think I'm going to go into a beauty campaign right here. And I'm going to use that on my little teeny brush. I'm going to do that to highlight the inner corner. Whoa. That's super pigmented. Very metallic and pretty. And as you can tell, I do have fallout, so I'm going to have to take care of that. Then I'm also going to use that to highlight my brow bone. So I am going to go finish up the other eye. I look crazy. I'm going to go finish up the other eye, throw on some mascara, and then I'll come back and we will play with the rest of the products as well as swatch the whole palette. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Alrighty guys, so I just finished up my eyes and this is what they came out like. And then the mascara that I have been using since I filmed with the Too Faced collection is the Better Than Sex mascara. I'm using this little thing. And it's doing so good. Like, if my camera will focus, just look. I mean, it does such a great job. I kind of just started using different things, but I'm really liking it. So I bought a big size of it. Alright, so now we have got the shadow on. The next thing I want to play with is the blush from this collection, and it is called Very Graceful, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's like a matte clear, and then it's like a pretty peachy color blush. Very, very pretty. Alright, so I went and grabbed my blush brush. I'm going to be using the JH04. I'm just going to dabble in there. And oh yeah, that is super pigmented. So pretty. I'm all about a peach color blush. So there is that. Very, very, very pretty. And I'm going to hit the sides of my nose with it. And my temples, chin. Just kind of, you know, get a little flush going on. Now, as I mentioned, there is not a highlight in this collection, so I'm going to be going in with my new favorite highlight kit. This is the Laura Lee Los Angeles Glazed. This is the lighter one. So I like to go between these two shades right here. So I'm going to grab my Anastasia A14, A23. I always do that. And I'm just going to very lightly go in between these two, tap off the excess. And there she is. This highlight is so pretty. And so smooth. My Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to hit the tip of my nose. Then I'm going to grab my itty bitty pencil brush. This is a scone brush and it's called the Smudger. I think I got it in one of my boxes and I love it for this. And then I just do a little bit of highlight right between my eyes. I kind of stopped going down the center of my nose like a few weeks or so ago, and I like the way it looks, just hitting it right there. So there is that. Now back to the collection. I'm going to go in with the Beauty Icon lip liner, And I'm going to line my lips with this. This is what the packaging looks like. It's just gray, and then I love when they put the color of the pencil at the tip of it. That way you know, and you don't have to open all of them up. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. And instead of just lining the outside, because I did look at the lipstick and it's like a light peachy nude. I don't like the look of just lining my lips with a darker pencil and then going in with it. It doesn't look right on me. So what I'm going to do is fill in like the outer portions of my lips and then just leave the center with nothing on it. That way we can kind of get like a little ombre effect going on. So as you can see, the lip liner is pretty dark, but it's pretty. And of course the formula is awesome. It's very, very creamy and pigmented. So I'm glad this is lighter to lighten it up a tad. And the lipstick is called He's a Mixer. So I'm assuming he likes to mix different shades of lipstick to get like his perfect shade. So maybe this is his perfect shade right here that he loves to use on Kim. And the packaging is the same like clear matte packaging, and there is the lipstick. So here is the lip liner, and the lipstick is definitely very matte, and it's not a very creamy formula. I did have a hard time, like it was kind of hard, just getting a good swipe on there, just so you know. But the color is pretty. It's definitely not something I would normally go for. It's more on the brown nude side, where I like more of like the peachy nude. But we are going to go over it with this lip gloss, and it is called Proud of You. And maybe that will help it. And this is what it looks like. It's like a peachy nude. And you guys know I'm not a gloss person. I love a matte lip. But there it is. So it is pretty. So this is the completed look. I think everything turned out beautifully. I really enjoyed using all of these products. My least favorite product would definitely have to be this lipstick. Like I said, it was kind of rough on my lips and hard to use and just not very creamy, but the color was pretty. So now, as I promised you guys, I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of these shadows for you. So I'm just going to start right here. And I'm going to start at the top, go across, and there you go. So I'm going to start with So Many Paparazzi. And that is the lightest shade in the palette. So you're probably not going to be able to see it on my skin tone. Yeah, it blended right into my skin. The next one is called A Beauty Campaign. Whoa, very, very, very metallic and pretty. The next one is called The Artist. Let's go over that one again. So there is The Artist. Next is I Need More Light. Wow, very pretty. There you go, you're able to see it a little bit better. The next one is called Look Up. And that is the one that we put all over the lid or through the crease. This one's called Don't Move. The next one is I'm Inspired. And the next one's called Mario's Muse. Super pigmented. That's the one that I put all over the lid. The next one is called Glam King. Whoa, super pigmented. And the last one is called NYC to LA. So there are all of these swatches. So there is that. Alrighty guys, so that is all I have for you guys today. I really enjoyed using this whole collection. I think the eyeshadows performed extremely well, just like they always do. I really liked the way that they swatched, especially the ones that I haven't tried yet. So I'm very, curious to play with these other shadows, and I'll probably be doing that very soon, probably in the morning when I get ready for work. But yeah, so I hope this video was helpful for you guys, so you could kind of see all of this in action and see the swatches. So yeah, all right guys, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And if you're not subscribed, of course, I would love for you to do so. And you can hit the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in my next ones. Bye!